Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Slay the Spire. We have two characters left, Ironclad 20 and Watcher 20. Failed a couple of times on each, but we'll keep pushing forward and hopefully try to make a victory here today happen. It's been like a week and a half since I played Spire last because I had to take a big break from recording things because of this damn cold. Hopefully it's not coming through too much. Still feeling a little bit stuffed up, but way better than I was before. Colorless card, 7 HP, 14 HP, boss relic. I think we're just gonna stack up the max HP. We've had a couple of Ironclad runs in the past where that max HP was insanely helpful. I mean, we had one run with 171 max HP, and it just gives you the space to not have to block on heart fights if you can get that far. Just looking at the level here, good amount of combat here on the left with a possible 3 elites with a burning elite late in the floor, which is nice to get that out of the way. Or we could go and fight 3 elites on this path, but the elites are a little bit earlier. I'd rather do later elite fights so that we can maybe get more cards and then upgrade more cards. That's probably the way I would like to do this. So 6 damage. We strike you, you'll go down to 20. 3 strikes will kill you. If we defend, strike next turn, you'll be at 20. But we have to play 2 strikes next turn to get you down to a 3-hit kill anyways. But if we get a bash, we'll take 6. I think we just strike. I don't think there's any way we can actually get out of this without taking 6 damage. So we might as well get him on lethal. Yeah. Because even, like, if we didn't hit him on the last turn, we wouldn't be able to kill him on this turn, and we would have to put up block, but we would have still taken 6 damage due to the 1 defend. We would have actually taken more damage with the defend, so I do think that was worth it. I will take 1 early disarm. Yes, it's not offense, but it is just good. I mean, I think disarm is... It's one of those cards where if you don't have it, you feel it. It hurts. It hurts because you just can't do enough damage. Or sorry, you can't lower the strength of certain enemies and bosses and elites and whatnot. So we're gonna take more damage, unfortunately. We're gonna take more damage, unfortunately. I hate to take this much damage, but this is an annoying fight. Really? Well, 3 attacks will kill you. Mighty Odin says, I'm honestly surprised you haven't beaten A20 Watcher. I thought the Watcher was the first to finish, or would be the first to finish. Yeah, I mean, oh well. This is tempting. I think we will take Reckless Charge for damage, although Feel No Pain and Shrug It Off are both great. Like, Feel No Pain will help counter sentries, but we don't have anything to help counter the Gremlin Knob or even Lagavulin, so I think we just want to take a Reckless Charge. I would love all 3 of these cards, but we can't take them, so we just got to take what we can get, essentially. This also really blows. I would love if we could actually get cards to play. Please, game. Can I kill you? I can. No, I can't! I can. I didn't run the math. I was gonna try to only take 6, but I had to use the potion to get out of it. That's still fine, but we're not healing as much as I would like. Twin Strike is our first, like, offensive card. We will be able to hopefully upgrade a card before we fight the first elite, but you never know how that's gonna work. Excuse me, oh my lord. 6. I can't kill you. I gotta get you closer to death. You know, we shouldn't have played the bash. We should have just played 2 strikes. Yeah, because we would have had him... Well, we still got it, but we would have had him a little bit more guaranteed on lethal. Evolve, Entrench, Iron Wave, definitely evolve to counter the sentries. I think we're just gonna heal, because then we can upgrade a card. We could also remove a card and then upgrade a card anyways, but I think we're just gonna heal here. Upgrade probably Bash so that we can maybe kill Gremlin Knob. And then if we have sentries, we'll just play Evolve, and that's not that bad. We'll definitely pop some potions too. Like even now we can pop both potions to stop dazes. The thing is, we don't really need to stop dazes because of the fact that we have Evolve, but we also have no blocks in the deck. So you know what? It's weird, but I am gonna pop both potions just to get ahead of this fight because I don't like what we have in terms of blocks. We would have to still draw 2 blocks every turn to avoid taking damage, which is a little hard. So 10. I can kill you, but I won't be able to evolve. I'll take 5 damage and hopefully draw through the dazes. Okay, well, that was not what I expected. Can I kill you? No, I can't. So we're just gonna have to wipe you and then take damage. I should have played a Twin Strike. I'm not feeling Spire. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've played. I've lost a little bit of my mojo here. Oh good, there's my defense. But it's not going too badly. Singing Bowl means we can definitely stack up a massive amount of HP. Barricade is not what we want, but True Grit is, and we can immediately upgrade it after this fight, and our HP is fine. So I'm gonna take True Grit and then upgrade it so that we can target the exhaust. And now we actually have a good block in the deck. Frozen Egg, powers are upgraded or Sapphire Key. This would probably upgrade maybe 2 or 3 cards by taking it, which is not bad. But is it worth it to rather get the Sapphire Key and then maybe we can take better relics in the future? I don't know. I'm gonna take the egg though. If we ever do add a power, we would like it to be upgraded, so maybe we can do something with that. You don't wound me, I'm just going to hit you for 10. All right, I do hate that you are still hitting me. All right, you should be dead pretty soon, except we are weak, but you are still vulnerable, so you are dead. 59 HP. Not great, but good enough. We've added a couple of attacks, a couple support cards, a couple block cards. A Shrug It Off is really, really nice, though. I will take it. Just for block and draw. It's a good card. 14 damage, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we're gonna take 14 damage, so well, sorry, it's 21 damage, not 14. It's 3 sevens, not 2. Yeah, we're gonna be a little hurt. Would a strike have killed there? We weren't weak. For some reason, I thought we would have been weak on that turn. Bam, bam, bam. You're not dead. Thin out the deck a little bit. What would I like in this deck? I would love a Feel No Pain. We did have the opportunity for one earlier, but we couldn't really take it. I would love to get Power Through now that we have Evolve. That would be like one of the best block cards we could add, that we could possibly get as the Ironclad. Here, I'm going to stall, play Disarm, and hopefully Evolve. It's gonna have to bash you. Nah, we can't play Evolve. We gotta hit him. We gotta take out Lagavulin before he takes us out. And even if that means taking 18 damage. I'm actually looking at this and I'm questioning whether or not we can kill him before he kills us. We just don't have all that much damage output, at least not as much as we would need. We're gonna take 9. We can't do 19 damage in a single turn though, so we have to block, and we can't. All right, so you're on 1 HP, you're gonna kill me. We'll start up another one, I don't mind, But clearly we needed more offense, and we had too much support and too much defense added into the deck, which I hate to say it, because I mean, we didn't add much. Disarm, Shrug, Evolve, True Grit. Those are the non-offensive cards that we added in. Now we only added in a couple of offensive cards, but still, it happens. Can we get a free elite? Yes, but we have to go through a shop. We'll still try it. Uppercut, Body Slam, Warcry. Give me the uppercut. Upgrade random cards. We're gonna get heals automatically anyway, so this is a good opportunity for that. I like that we still did the hurt animation as we walked into the shop. I would love membership card, can't get it. Rampage. I mean, Rampage in a thin deck, if we could remove cards would be nice, but it's so hard to remove cards in A20, it's almost impossible because you have to go aggressive. Who's our boss? Hexaghost. I still like a disarm. I'm not gonna take Iron Wave though. Iron Wave is a good card, but I don't think it's good enough. I will take a power through, so we have one good, and I will hope that there's no combat here. We have one good attack and one good block. And a disarm just kind of thrown in. That's not that bad. Let's get that uppercut upgraded and get a free elite. We'll have to fight another elite after this immediately, but we'll at least get one for free. And we're at 63 HP, and that's after taking that like 20 damage to get an upgrade. Now, Perfected Strike is a decent card. Yes, we want to remove strikes, but we can always replace those with Pommel Strikes, buff the damage of Perfected Strike, and then have one massive killing card, which is something we didn't have in the last run. We had a Bash and a Reckless Charge. Now we have a Perfected Strike that does currently, what is it, 21 damage? And hopefully it's just gonna get better. So the ideal would be Bash this turn, uppercut the next turn. If we can't, we'll just uppercut and then strike. $13 damage on the strike is pretty okay. So it's actually 24 damage. Why is it 24 damage? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, well, all right. I guess that's the math. You're doing 15 damage. We can do a lot of damage with vulnerability, so I am gonna block. And that's a good opportunity to just put out 2 wounds. I hate being a little bit low. 24, 6 will take you to, oh, we got you next turn. 6 and 6 is 12. Yeah, you'll be on 10 HP. So we can actually save the potion, which is very nice. Yonk, yonk. What are the Lagavulin mechanics? Wakes up at HP threshold. Lagavulin, wait, got frozen egg again. And evolve, which is very good. With power through, that's a great take. With Lagavulin, he wakes up either after turn 3 or when he takes HP damage. That includes poison as well. So Lagavulin always wakes up after 3 turns. We'll take that evolve, that's a good card. And I'll admit to really liking triple question mark path. There's no elite though, so we'll go double question mark path on the left. Still a couple of campfires too. Quark, thank you for the cheer and welcome back to your after work Friday stream. Gremlin Horn is pretty good, we'll take it. It's Gremlin Knob, not as good. What's also really not as good is that we only have the 1 uppercut. Hopefully we draw Perfected Strike. We didn't. However, you'll still die next turn. So not a bad fight at all. Meat on the bone, quite lovely. And I think we will take a headbutt. To be able to headbutt anything that we want back into our hand is beautiful. Disarm, power through. 20 block for 1 is insane. More vulnerability is also good, and the disarm is lovely for particular enemies, but even 2 strength is good. But I'm gonna go for the power through. If we could have 2 or 3 power throughs in the deck, get rid of the defends over time, this would be a beautiful deck, a lovely deck. We don't need another evolve, we already have one. Generally, you only need 1. There are cards that add cards to your draw pile as opposed to your discard pile, like power through. You know, you could have Reckless Charge or Wild Strike, and then more evolves, you might be able to draw into them faster, but 1 I think is fine. Darnunu, thank you for the resub as well. Thank you. So Offering was the second card there. Writhe, Bash, Clash. No, we can't take Clash. So this is a wasted question mark, unfortunately. I would have loved Offering. Offering Meat on the Bone is a great combination. Because you can use Offering, stay at around half health, and then just heal up later. Oh my god, there's a lot of cacas happening. What the heck? Cork, thank you for the gift subs. Nabezilla and Wolf Hyper. He's here? Welcome, Wolf Hyper. How's it going? You're not saying hi in chat, but I'll say hi for you. Battle Trance is pretty dope. Oh, Lord. Well, I think we're just gonna do this. And this. And this. And this. And this. And this. All right, best potion ever. We might have been able to save Gremlin Horn, but I still like just murdering everything. Game Watcher Libre. Thank you for the resub, welcome. Our 3rd anniversary is close. It has been a long time of streaming, hasn't it? Give me another Perfected Strike. I want the raw offense when possible. It's such good damage. And if we get an energy relic, we can play like Vulnerability, Perfected Strike. If we get, dare I say it, Sneckle Eye, all these 2-cost cards are gonna be freaking lovely. And if we get Sneckle Eye, I'm not gonna say we win, but it's gonna be real freaking close to a victory. Well, that's power through. We already played Evolve. We'll draw. Really no weakness, or rather no vulnerability either. That's unfortunate. Bam, 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 bam. Uppercut, headbutt. Bring back a uppercut. Perfected Strikes will come around when they come around. I'm not worried about those. But I do want to keep that vulnerability and weakness going as much as possible. And if we take, you know, the slightest bit of damage from this guy, I really don't care. We just gotta work him down quickly. Quickly, 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 quickly now. Quicker, quicker, quicker now. Even now, I'm like, just bring back Perfected Strike, take the damage. The disarm gave us a lot of room, but we still have to capitalize on that. So we can, oh my god, so much stuff going on. Gulag, welcome and thank you for the gift subs as well. Evening, how goes the Spire, says Mon Star Inside. It's going. We're trying. We're trying our damnedest. But we're really just begun. We've only just begun to die to Hexaghost. Well, Hexaghost is gonna die. All right, this is a pretty good run. We've got good healing. Gremlin Horn is good for the elites on the 2nd floor. We have Disarm for the Book of Stabbing, so we can go heavy elite path. And depending on what we get on our card and our relic, this could be an amazingly great run. This is tough because we have no strength gain, but Reaper is fantastic. But Demon Form is strength gain, and it's upgraded. Like, boss killing, room healing. I'm gonna go... Is that a typo in the stream title? It does say S20, doesn't it? That was dumb. What does S mean? There we go, I fixed it, thank you. I'm gonna go demon form, I think. Like, as good as the Reaper is, and we know it is good, I do feel like uppercut and perfected strike, like we have damage, well, then we need healing, right? Oh my god. Or maybe because we have damage, we don't need demon form, and because we're not building strength, and Reaper can give us occasional healing. But we have meat on the bone. We don't. I'm gonna take the demon form, and we're gonna take Snecko Eye. Okay, so we have a Snecko Eye deck, and I'm happy for it. I love Snecko Eye. It's gotta be one of the best relics in the entire game, and if we can make it work, I'll be incredibly happy. Now there's only 2 elites that we can fight. I really don't want to fight the Burning Elite on this floor. Because of the Book of Stabbing gains strength that is incredibly disruptive and destructive. But we'll go question marks into 2 elites and see what happens. And we already have a lot of high cost cards, so this is not that bad. On turn 1 though, as good as a disarm perfected is, I think we just play Evolve just to get out of the daze zone. Quark, thank you for the cheer as well. Demon form, free. That's what we want. Uppercut, headbutt, bring back. Probably just like a perfected strike at this point, because I don't think we need to really make him weaker for longer. I think we have him. That doesn't quite get him though, but strike, a free strike, a free strike, a normal price perfected, and a normal price strike definitely gets the job done. Now we could go a little bit more strength gain. It's not really a strength gain deck. It's just got a demon form in it. Will Agrabito, thank you for the cheer as well. Choo choo for the, like, you know, hype train. Thank you guys very much. Spire is a game like Gungeon where the game straight up tells you what the boss is going to be sometimes, huh? Asks Totally Not a Big Shot. The game only tells you the boss for the current floor, so this is going to be the Collector. We've got to build our deck so that we can kill him. Spot Weakness is so good, but it's not expensive. And we only have 3 energy, and this is 50% of the time going to be too expensive, and 50% of the time 1 or 0. I don't think we... I don't think we want it. We have a demon form. Let's just skip. I hate skipping a card like that, especially upgraded, but I think we will. Ritual Dagger. I'm gonna take it. It's not a cheap, it's not an expensive card, but it is a good card. I have to fight you. This is horrible draw. This is absolutely awful. Actually gonna toss this on you just so I can kill you faster. Yeah, this is a pretty bad opening turn. We do have so many expensive cards that it is hard to make as much progress on a fight as we would like. Man, I really, you know what? We do have Gremlin Horn. We can kill someone else and get energy back. So if I Ritual Dagger, you will get energy. We can play Perfected, or we could Perfected Strike to kill Pointy, but I think I'd rather just dagger you to death, and then we still have the energy for Perfected. We gotta kill Romeo next turn, because he does 20 damage. Pointy only does 12. So there's a draw. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going too badly. Could be better, could be worse. Oh yeah, the defend blocks for 1, huh? That's probably not that good. I guess I'll just hit you then. We're gonna be in position for meat on the bone, yeah. Which is really not that bad, you know, we're gonna heal up to 53. Inflame, fire-breathing, bloodletting. Powers being upgraded is nice, but do we really need an inflame? Fire-breathing could be good. You know, we're gonna add statuses thanks to power through. Bloodletting could also be fantastic. Gain energy. Upgraded, you would only not play this on 3 energy. Every other opportunity is a cheaper bloodlet. You do lose HP though. I gotta think about this. We have a couple of problems. AoE is a small problem, not as big with Gremlin Horn because we can play cards and then draw and get energy out of it. But I'm also thinking about the heart fight. We need some way of like getting more block for the heart fight. More disarms would help. Inflame doesn't help us. Fire breathing doesn't really help us on the heart fight. Bloodletting kind of does with the energy gain, but I think I am just gonna skip this and just maybe try to remove some cards at this point. Because we do have cards that need removal. We have stuff to do basically in this deck. So I am going to purge a strike. I think I'm gonna add a shrug. Card draw is very important on Snecko. A couple of elites and then a shop. I might just save my money, honestly. Clothesline, I'm looking at it and you know, we already have an uppercut. I don't think we really need a clothesline. Carnage is pretty good damage, but we already have like 2 perfected strikes for the raw damage. They're a little bit worse now that I removed a strike, but they're still really good. It's still like 23 damage, Carnage is 20. So, block, apply vulnerable. Does nothing on the heart fight. Could pick up the max HP. Nah, I think I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna save my money, which is a kind of a weird decision, but transform 2 cards or jacks or special relic. Well, we could transform like a couple of strikes and hope for expensive cards. Or we could go for the turn 1 strength. The turn 1 strength is kind of nice because we might be able to get a kill and then start the ball rolling with Gremlin Horn. But I think I'm gonna go for the transform. Shrug and a dual wield. That's very good. That's very good. Dual wielding Ritual Dagger and then playing it multiple times could be fun, if that's even something that we can do. So Slavers, didn't really want to fight these guys, but here we are. I will, can I kill anyone? 18, 18, 36 plus 9, we can get really close. We can't really upgrade anything. I could play Shrug to draw, but I'm actually gonna Battle Trance draw first. We actually did get a good headbutt. Okay, so I can kill 1 Slaver now. It's gonna be 18, 36, we'll start here. 18, 36, this does 45. What does headbutt upgrade to? 12. So this does 45, this does 47. $48. So you'll be on 1 HP. We'll get 1 energy back though if we play the strike on you, and then we can at least play a Shrug It Off to take, you know, quite little damage on this turn. Or we could upgrade our cards, upgrade the Shrug It Off, take a little bit less damage, but I don't really think we need to upgrade here. I think we just need to play our cards. So we will hit you, headbutt back the perfected. Ritual Dagger gives us energy. We'll play a Shrug. We'll take a small bit of damage. 3 But that was a pretty good turn. Dude, I hate these expensive cards. We're also weak, which is unfortunate. If I dual wield, I could do 30 damage. Give me a couple of these. We can do 40. Wait, why? Oh, I duplicated it, so it's doing more damage now. That makes sense. So we're gonna get meat on the bone healing. And then hopefully we can actually get some kills here now. So, bash, good. Free. I think we will evolve through the wounds, and Taskmaster is gonna die. So we're gonna get meat on the bone healing, and this has not gone that badly. Okay, it's not like fantastic, because, you know, we're only playing one strike, but we have our strength gain happening, and if we can get a Reaper in this deck now, we're gonna be extremely happy about this. And dude, duplicating the perfected strikes, making them all better, is a good use case for dual wield. 52 HP, Art of War, Shrug, True Grit, Rage. An upgraded True Grit is quite nice, not fully necessary. What are we gonna upgrade at the campfire? I do like a True Grit to exhaust cheap cards, cards that we don't want to play, but an upgraded dual wield to get more cheap cards in our hand is probably for the best. So I don't think we need much of this, if anything. The Rage could be a good take, so we can get, if it's cheap, a lot of attacks. It gives us a lot of block. I'm gonna skip, believe it or not, and I'm gonna upgrade that dual wield. Mercury Hourglass. It's actually quite nice. It's a little late for it though. This might be a good Sapphire Key. It's only 3 damage per turn. Heart Fight you want to kill before turn 15, so that's 45 damage against the heart. I think I'd rather get a better relic in the future. Even though this is a little bit of AoE, it's really not much. I'm just gonna take the key. It's Book of Stabbing. We have to play Disarm if it shows up, essentially. You're only doing 10 damage. I could dual wield Ritual Dagger and then play it 3 times, although it won't get upgraded, but you know, it is still 69 damage, the perfect amount. I mean, it doesn't seem that bad, does it? Like, we don't have to play it for lethal every single time. We can just play it for, you know, good value. Not a wonderful turn, but we could have also not attacked and just kept Art of War, but I wanted to attack. So disarm, free, free, free. Hit, block, hit. Meat on the Bone healing activated. As long as we get meat on the bone healing every combat, we're fine, because that means we're actually, you know, we're not taking damage over time, like substantially. Seeing red can be good. Sword Boomerang though. We need some sort of a multi-hit attack to synergize with the strength. Sword Boomerang is pretty good. Heavy Blade would be a little bit better, but this is still most of a Heavy Blade. You know, a Heavy Blade starts at 3 and goes to 5. This can be upgraded to 4. It's good enough. It's good enough, I think, and I hope. Well, this is pretty awful. Dual wield could add a bunch of Ritual Daggers for a shuffle, but I really don't want the fight to last that long. I'm actually thinking disarm headbutt. That way we can purge an artifact and then maybe get to uppercut actually applying vulnerability. What we could also do, and I think I'm actually gonna do this, is I'm just gonna play dual wield to add ritual daggers and then end my turn. We'll let Art of War give us energy for the next turn and hopefully use that to do more damage. Which is not exactly how that played out, but at least we can still make you vulnerable and then hit you for 18. And I will play the Distilled Chaos, see what we get. Shrug, defend, bash. Good enough. One good draw and you're dead. This is not good enough. Oh, we didn't, wait, why do we have, oh, Happy Flower gave us the energy. Thank you very much, Happy Flower. Well then, let's kill you. Duplication Potion is fine. War Cry, Clothesline, and Body Slam. More weakness would be nice, but I still think we don't need it right now. We actually shuffle pretty fast. We do want to go to the shop. We need Pantograph. Yep. Yep. And we could take a Heavy Blade. Synergizes a little bit with the strength that we have. Or we could just purge a card, and I think I'm going to purge a card. We could also take like a Metallicize, but it's not going to be cheap all the time. We'll remove a Defend, start thinning out the deck meaningfully. All right, Perfected Strike, Bash, Headbutt, Sword, Boomerang, Battle Trance, Shrug, Shrug. Give me a upgrade to the Shrugs. Now I would love, wow, expensive. I would love to be able to get a Ritual Dagger kill on this turn. This is a pretty bad draw. Sorry, I just had a cough. Battle Trance, it has to draw something that's free. Shrug It Off is the only card we can play if we play Shrug It Off. I could double it and take no damage, but I don't really care if we take 6 damage. It's really not that bad. So I'm going to shrug, and we took no damage. So I'm glad we ran the risk. Ended up working out well. Still getting hit, but not much you can do, except hit him. So let's hit him. Demon Form. Let's evolve Power Through just to make sure we can ignore the wounds later. We're gonna gain strength and then he's gonna go straight for a heal. 26. 39. I mean, I can definitely get Ritual Dagger, so I will. Let's see if we can draw into Dual Wield. We didn't, that's fine. 39, 25. I think we have to play the Strike to do it too, so we'll do that. I guess we could play Sword Boomerang, and if it hits him, that might help. All right, let's start here. 39. Strike, Ritual, Uppercut, Perfected. You're dead. Okay, beautiful. Double tap, Carnage, Headbutt. Double tap is a very good card. It's gonna take it and let us... Let's upgrade the double tap. Frequently we're playing more than one attack per turn, and if double tap is free or cheap, we'll just play it. This is a bad turn, but at least we can still play Demon Form. Will I double it? Nah. Well, if we headbutt something back, it's the only card we're playing. Let's draw first. Well, you know, we do have 4 energy, so I think we can kill one of these guys. And then we can at least play 1 defend. It's not fantastic, but it's good enough. we're gaining strength over turn slowly. This is a very bad dual wield. Still a very bad dual wield. I guess we'll just draw. I mean, this is actually a pretty good dual wield. I would not mind having a few more bashes in the deck. That worked out quite well. We gotta be careful to an extent about what we dual wield because it's gonna be stuck in the deck forever. We have no exhausts, but sometimes we're gonna be very happy with what we bring back. We're guaranteed uppercut and power through next turn. Double tap would be a good one to have in hand. Dual wield, if it's cheap, would be good to have in hand. We should bring back a dual wield, I think. Or a shrug, but we'll try a dual wield. If we get it cheap, we can double the perfected strike, the uppercut. Well, not the perfected strike, but we can double the uppercut. It's not cheap. If it was cheap. So we'll just, I guess, block. We never played Evolve, so the wounds are gonna start piling up slowly. But we have 5 energy this turn, and that's pretty okay draw. So vulnerable. You might as well draw to see if you get something for free. You might as well draw to see if you get stuff for free. You didn't, but that's good. Well, it's not good, but it's not bad. What is with this draw of expensive cards? This draw has been pretty absurd. I guess I'll make you weak. We're almost dead, but not quite. Okay, I got an idea. Headbutt. Uppercut, draw. Costs 1. I was hoping it would be a little bit cheaper, so I could double it, but we'll still make you weaker for longer, so we're not hopefully gonna die next turn. We should be okay. That's good. That's good. That's free. You're doing 40 damage while weak, huh? 10, 30. 34 HP. If we're not killing, well, we can kill him. If we double up on a strike and then play bash, it's 36 plus 37 plus 37. So 90 plus 20, it's 110 damage. So it's barely enough to kill you, but it is enough to kill you. Alternatively, we could stall and try to get to a ritual dagger. I think we should just go for the kill. So bash, double, 37, 37. It's close, but we got it done. Barricade. I think barricade works. Any cheap block is a future block now. And I'll be honest with you, Busted Crown is not that bad because we've already built our deck. Sure, there are more cards I would like to add in, but in theory, this deck can get it done. We just need to add like 1 Reaper and we're there. We could go for Sozu. What's more important, cards or... Oh my god, I pulled my headphones out of the socket. Hold on. Ugh. Oh my lord, can you still hear me? Hear me? Good, good. Cube? You know, that's not a bad idea. I suppose the cube could give us draw to get more cheaper cards. The problem with cube... Well, I was gonna say the problem with cube is that we don't get a lot of value out of it early, like now, But on the heart fight, it is you play a card, you draw a card, which is very, very, very good. Yeah, you know, maybe cube? Play a card, draw a card on the heart fight? We'd have to survive to the heart fight on 3 energy, but you know, at least we got Snecko Gremlin Horn, so we can in theory get energy off of turns. We gotta add in a lot of good stuff to the deck. Ideally a Reaper. But yeah, maybe cube is the way to do it. Normally I just pass this relic by because it's trash most of the time, but it has a particular use on the heart. So sure, we'll take Runic Cube. I cannot tell you the last time I've taken this relic, but here you go. There you go. There's your Runic Cube run. Now, if we fight elites, we have to fight 3, but we at least have, in theory, a blood potion we can always use if we have to. All right, let's draw. Let's defend, let's draw. Let's, this is a weird one. 28. It's headbutt, back, shrug, kill, draw. We got a free shrug, which is kind of what I wanted. We'll barricade to hold on to the block. Smack him. This is one of those fights where it's like, yes, I would love to have a, Reaper? What about you? Because we can just stack up block and then just get infinite block or infinite health back, but unfortunately we can't. Yeah, if we can add a Reaper to this deck, we might have a chance. I mean, I should probably just hit you. If we can add a Reaper. This is what we're looking for, like a 0-cost duplicator into 0-cost cards so we can just fill up our hand. So I am gonna dump Essence of Steel for a regen potion. Entrench. With Barricade, why not? Barricade Entrench is a way that we can win this run too. This is a funny, we have like multiple win conditions here. It's very amusing. 4 energy. We should pay attention to Happy Flower and try to get it to 2 when we kill an enemy. We have the energy to draw. You might as well entrench instead of power through. Don't add the wounds. Might as well. 12, 27. We're not killing you, so a draw could get us some better cards. It didn't really. So I'm just gonna hit you. That's the problem with Battle Trance when it's expensive, is that you might just get something real bad. Double tap. Yeah, no, it's too expensive, can't do it. 18 plus 12, which is 30 plus 36, 66 damage. Pommel Strike, Flex, True Grit. I really want a True Grit and to upgrade it. I would also love to have a Feel No Pain, maybe one of these days. What are we gonna upgrade? Nothing for a long ass time. Okay. Probably don't want random exhaust then. What about a pommel? You know, I think I'm actually just gonna skip. We did kill the enemy on 2 Happy Flower, by the way. Dual Wield, Barricade, Ritual Dagger. Are you kidding me? These are all good cards. Oh no. You're not gonna take a strike or a defend? Does it try to select the highest quality card from every category? Because our highest power is rare, our highest skill is double tap, so I guess it's a random from each category. But it's giving me just the worst choices here. This is absurd. I guess you can take my dual wield, even though I hate you. We will take the normality, because there's a shop right here. We're gonna have one normality in the deck, but like, there's a shop right here. Sharon's Ashes. And then we can just remove one of them. One in the deck is hopefully not gonna be that bad, we'll see. Skill in hand. Maybe just like a disarm. And then, sure, give me Sharon's Ashes. We don't really exhaust that much, but... Nine damage. Well, I think we're gonna take 9 damage. Give me an... Evolve? This is a weird one. Double tap. We'll save enough energy for a bash perfected, so give me the barricade. Now I really wish we had a an upgraded True Grit so we could get rid of that normality when it shows up. So I'm actually gonna headbutt back a card that I know is gonna be playable here. So we'll bring back a, like, power through because it's a good block. And it being free is actually perfect because we can stack up a lot of block on this turn. Now we gotta kill him because he is 3-2-1, but you know, that's a decent turn. Here? Well, everything's so expensive that I think we just want to demon form. That's so good. All right, we have 5 energy, double tap, perfected, headbutt, strike, entrench, and we still have the energy to also maybe play like a shrug it off. That is beautiful. So, we know we're gonna wanna play this. 27-62. I think we're gonna want to shrug, entrench. That saves us so much time and block. We will play a double headbutt to bring back double tap and entrench, double perfected, and we'll if we can get enough block, we can just wait for a ritual dagger. With headbutt, we can bring back entrench whenever it's available. And even on a turn like this, I'm like, okay, well, entrench, bash, boomerang. Oh no, we're taking a quarter of our block damage. $88. We're not gonna get there, so let's block. Headbutt back, entrench. It's a weirdly okay fight for us. I don't know how we're gonna kill Reptomancer though. Reptomancer is gonna be a pain. $228 block. I'm trying my best to get to Ritual Dagger on this one because I think it will matter. So I'm like, okay, Battle Trance, you drew Entrench, beautiful. Costs you 1. And then don't play anything else. We got him. Red Skull. Nice. Nice to have. With Barricade, a body slam is interesting, but we have enough like physical damage and strength gain that we might not need it. It is a good like one-off addition, but I don't want to make the deck, you know, horribly thick. I like what we have. And like, I don't think we're gonna have enough block on the heart fight that this is gonna matter. $59 HP. This is actually a very tough fight. Luckily, they're not all attacking. Good, you're getting stronger, but I could disarm you. Let's see. Sword Boomerang. We're not even close to getting a kill, so let's disarm you. Maybe we should have hit the one in the middle, because he's gaining strength. We'll take 3 damage. That's not bad. We also drew a card, although it's expensive. Free. Energy and draw. Wish we could play Ritual Dagger. It's a good card right now, but instead, we will block and take 1 and draw Normality. So double tap is not really going to be helpful, but at least that's what Power Through is for block. It's the only card we can play. What else would we play? It's the only thing we can play. It's a pretty bad turn otherwise. We would double tap Perfected Strike and not even come close to getting a kill, so that was fine. 5 energy. Dude, this damage. I mean, we're not killing either of you, so we'll weaken you. And then we could headbutt a card back or block for 5. Oh, Lord. I guess we'll block for 5. We're gonna have to be using some potions, though. Ritual Dagger. We do not have. All right, I keep waiting for dual wield. We had to get rid of it. I remember now. At least we do have meat on the bone healing. Well, we can get our dual wield back. It's not upgraded, but we can get it back. So I'm gonna take it. Now, we have to keep fighting. There's Reptomancer. At least it's not big Reptomancer, it's small Reptomancer. We can still kill one if we draw Normality, which we didn't, which was good. Oh, but you know what? I can't kill you without doing this. Hopefully draw something that costs 0. You're still dead because of the exhaust, but that was slightly incorrect of a play. If we struck, we could have gotten 1 energy on that turn. Whatever. So this sucks. Well, I mean, I think it's pretty simple. Kill. Kill. Block. Excuse me, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. Could be a lot worse. You're exploding, and I can't really do anything about you, unfortunately. That blows. Double tap, headbutt. Double tap, headbutt can kill you. So we won't be able to play any powers, but it will kill the dagger. But if we're not playing our own powers and getting stronger on this combat, what the hell are we gonna do? Uppercut, headbutts. I mean, we can get 1 energy to play like a barricade. Oh my lord. So like an uppercut head, I mean, we're not doing any damage to Reptomancer. That's the problem. So we could uppercut, headbutt, you'll die. We'll get 1 energy and 1 card draw. We could play barricade. and then roll over 5 block. I didn't think about that, but we did get uppercut immediately, which is okay. It's also free, which is very nice. Snecko giving you the stink eye. I mean, we actually don't have that many expensive cards. No flame barriers or stuff like that, so it is kind of hard to make this work right now, but hopefully we'll get there. We're rolling over a little bit of block. Wounds, once we play Evolve, don't matter, but it is tough to get to Evolve to play it. That does not get a kill, it's 1 away. Man, I hate Reptomancer, it's so bad. I mean, play the potion. We need to play Power Through, and I think at this point we need to play Evolve. Are we living? We are living, barely, but this is such a bad fight for us. It's not even, I think, necessarily because we don't have AoE, it's just because this is just a hard fight. It's one of the hardest fights in the game, and we are actually dead, which makes me very unhappy. There's no way we can live. I don't even think Normality killed us. It's Reptomancer. Reptomancer is one of the hardest fights in the entire game. I might even say it's harder than the elites on Act 4. It's just absurd how much you have to focus those daggers every turn. Anyways, yes, I'm annoyed, whatever.